Thompson Center presents Extreme Pursuits with Mark Kaiser.
Thanksgiving was creeping up, and you know what that means. That means whitetail season was winding down. The rut was on the downhill slide, but I had one more hunt to fit in before it was turkey time. That was with my good friend Dave Tatum at TNT Outfitters in central South Dakota.
I think it's probably 2 does now.
Of course it's South Dakota. I love South Dakota. There's a lot of hunting opportunities there. And late in the rut, you can sometimes find some of the biggest bucks in the season. Why is that? Well, those big bucks start to let their guard down because they've kind of got everything bred in their area, and they begin roaming a little bit, especially in that open country, and looking farther for that one last doe. And we were on the hunt for that one last buck. Wow, what a buck. From a mile away even, that buck looked ginormous. Wide, heavy, and a dominant appearance. He was up there with a hot doe, and he wasn't ready to let his date get away.
Well, Mark, I think what we need to do is get in the bottom of this drainage, go up to the southwest corner of this cover. That doe bedded up there and that buck bedded up there. If we get there, you know, we're not very far off that county road. Any kind of vehicle disturbance might move them deer this way.
I can't imagine he's going to want to lay up there. There's so much.
The interstate's right over the hill here, county road right over there. It should move him right to us. We should be in the driver's seat.
Finally, we got to within what we figured was maybe 400 or 500 yards. We didn't have much more cover to work on. And there was a nice stock tank there, left by some friendly rancher, and that looked like the perfect place to set up and wait to see if this buck was gonna come by. Why would he come by? Most of the cover was in the creek bottom below us. That nice spot he had up there on the hill, that was fine for the morning, but it seemed like sooner or later they were going to want to get away from that hill, away from a nearby county road, and move right down into the creek to finish their bedroom activities.
And he's got to be right down this here, right.
Sure enough, a passing motorist spooked that buck. Some grain truck, some rancher, whatever, but they came a-running. I was ready. I had the gun set up in case something like this happened. That buck comes screaming by. I got on him, kept looking and looking, and I thought, no, hold off. Any second that buck is gonna stop. He's gonna try and get that doe to skid to a halt, and he didn't. That buck was running fast. I probably should have taken the shot. I'm kicking myself right now, even as I'm talking to you, but I didn't take the shot, hoping I would get the perfect shot. And what happened? That buck disappeared over the next hill, and the chase was still on. We didn't waste any time. We grabbed our gear and hustled over the last spot we'd seen that buck. A tall food plot of millet was right against the ravine where the buck disappeared. I got down on my hands and knees and started crawling and crawling and crawling and peeking. And a few does were up on the hills, and I figured that buck had to be in there. He was in there, but he knew there was something up. And before I could get close enough for a shot, poof, he was gone again, and this time onto property we didn't have permission to hunt. Game over, at least for now. When you said you had some big deer, you weren't kidding.
No,
man.
that is a good buck. That's a really good buck, you know, and I can't believe as high a visibility as he is, someone else hasn't found him yet, you know.
Santa's missing a reindeer.
Boy, howdy, that's Bullwinkle.
Extreme Pursuits is brought to you by Thompson Center, America's master gunmaker. HuntingClub.com, the official site of the North American Hunting Club. Field Logic, IQ bow sights with retina lock technology. Center the dot for the perfect shot. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Can-Am, the facts say a lot, but the ride says it all. Ram trucks, guts, glory, Ram. Hunter's Specialties, for sportsmen, by sportsmen. Nikon, next generation, now. And by these other fine sponsors.
If you're looking for a pickup truck, check out the miles per gallon, the length of the powertrain warranty, and the horsepower. Only Ram delivers this kind of muscle. That'll thin out the herd real quick. Guts, glory, Ram.
They said TC couldn't build a bolt-action rifle. Well, build it we did. Bet it couldn't be more accurate than the classics, so we guaranteed our accuracy. They said that at that price, it must be made overseas. Nope, 100% made in America. Then they experienced TC's venture and said, it can't get any better. Wrong again. When it comes to bolt-action rifles, it's time to stop listening to your grandfather's gun company and experience the TC venture for yourself. From America's master gunmaker, Thompson Center.
The most advanced ammunition in the world, Superformance from Hornady. Up to 200 feet per second faster than any conventional ammunition. Flatter trajectories and more downrange energy from every rifle. Superior accuracy with no increase in felt recoil. Superformance ammunition from Hornady. It is rocket science.
There's a reason why more hunters are choosing Tech 4 as their choice for a hunting base layer. It's called Silver Superiority. Tech 4 uses 33% more silver than others. Tech 4's silver yarns provide superior odor control, superior perspiration management, superior thermal properties, and superior comfort. And it won't go down the drain like carbon. Silver Superiority is why Tech 4 is the most advanced base layer odor control system on the market today. Sent away Tech 4 from Hunter Specialties.